Danny Segura for MMA Junkie. I'm here with Jeremy Stevens, who's set to headline BKFC KnuckleMania 5 in a crazy ass fight against the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez. This will be on January 25th in Philadelphia. This is a can't miss fight. I'm super excited for this one, Jeremy. I know all your fights are bangers, but Eddie Alvarez, I don't know. Does this one feel a little more special than the others?
Yeah, it does. It's the current one, the modern day one. So this is the best one, the biggest one to date. So I'm very excited to get another. Uh, I feel like a veteran, someone of high level experience, like myself, uh, get an opportunity to put that head on my wall.
Yeah. When you were crossing over to BKFC, was Eddie like somebody that like you had a bullseye on, somebody that you wanted to cross paths at some point?
Yeah, the first time I fought Jimmy Rivera, my first BKFC fight, that night arriving up to the arena, I wanted to go check out, fill out the ring for my first time, get my feet in there and just kind of move around. He happened to be there shadow boxing inside the ring, and there I was like moving around. He was kind of like looked at me, looked at him. We kind of just moving around, playing around together. And right then and there, it just kind of struck me like, dude, like I knew right what I knew there, just kind of fainting, moving around, just kind of playing. And then I was like, this could happen. Didn't really think much of it. Go out there and I think whoop up like one of his teammates in Jimmy Rivera, or an East Coast guy. And and then that night I sit back, I'm watching BKFC. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. This entertainment, like this is real live. I actually dig this. Like this is fun. The fans are excited. I was like, ooh, I was getting the good vibes. And then I watched, Mike Perry fight my opponent, and I just seen it, and I was like, it was just kind of all started registering to me, like, man, this could be me fighting either one of these guys, if not both of them, for big bags, big paydays, and opportunity. Like this is it. So that was the mindset. That was like over about 2 years ago. So it's coming around full circle.
Yeah. So something that I picked up in your face off with him in Philly,
Or a year ago, actually, was
right?
that fight. But
So something that I picked up in your face off that you did in at the press conference with him was that you call them old, past his prime, right? You guys are two veterans. Do you feel like he didn't fight at all for 2024? He was mainly like recovering from his fight from Mike Perry. He told me he had like two orbital fractures. So I'm wondering, do you feel like you have more dog in him at this point? Do you feel like you have more fight left in you than him at this point?
we'll find out. Those are facts. So appreciate you putting that out. Yeah, things I've been saying. People have been counting me out, and I'm like, this face. I didn't say anything but facts. You guys face caved in. Not lying about that. You look like you haven't really been training at all. Even if you are, like that day, I could have beat his ass. Like right now, you walk into my backyard and fuck you up. Like I know I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
With that, just considering I hit hard, I hit often. Like my hands are better than Mike Perry's. Believe me. Like I have a lot of ferocious, skilled intent. May not hit as hard or like have that weight behind it, but I hit hard. I hit often. I hit very sharply. I'm very psychotically skilled to set that up. I'm embracing the boxing. I'm not just sparring MMA guys. Like I'm actually in the boxing. I'm utilizing that psychotic skill to break guys down. If I'm putting fucking these bricks upside your face, time and time after again, and your eye bones was just shattered, and you're not really training. I mean, you tell me, bro. I mean, I'm ready for the best possible. Anybody getting in there, it doesn't matter. I'm just worried about me being the absolute best Jeremy Stevens. Faster footwork, more head movement, more setups, more skill behind it. And when I show up like that, leave no stone unturned. Not a man alive can beat me. This is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
game. Bare
I'm
knuckles mine.
I'm excited for this fight, man. You guys are meant for this, and it's a big fight. It's one that we're looking forward to. And I gotta ask you, when you envision the fight and when you start kind of daydreaming about it and picturing it, what do you expect? Do you think this is gonna be a full on war that's gonna go all around? Is gonna go to the decision? Do you feel like you're gonna get an early stoppage, maybe late? What do you picture in your mind when you uh, imagine fighting Eddie Alvarez?
Pain, bro. Putting myself in pain, put my knuckles in there. Being skilled, being fast, being ferocious, being intentional. Being able to take a hit and dish it out. Footwork. angles, just the mobility, the ability to see everything, and just have better boxing. I just feel like I'm a better version, bro. Like there's no one gonna beat me in this game. When it comes to bare knuckle, it's so primal. It's so me. I've been doing this. I've knocked out fucking teeth. You look close enough. I got scars on my hands, like real fucking scars from teeth. Even before it was even a sport. I started fighting MMA at 16. My grandfather invited me to a bar. You know a nephew or anybody that's 16-year-old and that's in your family that would go to a bar and fight grown men?
No.
It's just born built a lot different. It's I just feel like I'm a better version, bro. It's nothing personal. I'm just better.
Yeah.
I know it.
Would you say that'd be the biggest win of your career? I mean, you fought some like really good guys, legends of the sport, but if you were to beat Eddie, do you think that'd be the biggest one you've had in your combat sports career?
I believe so. It's the most current one to date. There's a lot of questions to be answered. I'll answer them, and people are really gonna. You have to respect that. You go in there and beat a guy like that, accolades in someone else's hometown and backyard, and willing to take the risk. Stepped up in a weight class to make sure this fight actually happens. So, I mean, you tell me, brother. I'm taking the biggest risk for the biggest opportunity. I'm putting my balls on the line for the fans. People, they may not like me, they may disagree with me all the time, but if you look at the facts, your boy right here is the fucking real deal. I'm putting it all on the line for you guys.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I respect everyone that steps in the cage or in the ring, but extra respect for going to Philly and fighting him on his home turf. And not only that, but like you had no problem kind of letting them know what's up, right? Like you had
Yeah,
the
this
press
is my
conference before I
dream.
came back.
Sometimes you got to realize
Yeah.
when you're in someone else's dream. I visualize this. I've been the one active. I've been making this opportunity. I took a pay cut my last fight just to put my fucking balls on the line, and hopefully that the BKFC recognizes that and lets it be known, like, hey, bro, I put it all on the line and took a big risk against a hard puncher, just like my opponent. My opponent's shorter and slower, I feel like. So, I mean, you tell me. I put myself in these opportunities, bro. Like no one really hears that. No one ever hears that from fucking Jeremy Stevens. It's like, oh, blah blah blah. Who the fuck's that guy? Blah blah blah. Like, like people need to really start putting some fucking respect on my name. I'm out here putting it all on the line. I rose up like the Undertaker. I've been broken 1,000 times. I put myself together 1,000 fucking times and still continue to win. And watch these bare knuckle fights, bro. I'm breaking fucking spirits in here. I feel like I'm home. The king of the barbarian is home. This game's different. I was born for this shit. I come from it, dude. I love this shit. I can't wait.
100%.
Just me versus me.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this fight, man. And I gotta ask you, on the MMA side of things, are you done with MMA and you're gonna sort of finish the rest of your fighting career in BKFC and bare knuckle boxing, or is MMA still an option for you down the line?
Honestly, bro, I'm not even thinking past that. Again, I'm betting. I'm taking a lot of risk here. I'm betting it all on me. I haven't even like signed contracts that people are saying like I've signed or whatever or blah blah blah. I'm actually, dude, I'm betting it all on me this fight. So I love it. Because I want to be the one in control. It's my fucking time now. I'm the one controlling the strings. I'm the one calling the shots. I'm the one putting myself in opportunity. I'm the one actually in action 3 times a year if you'd fucking let me. Like still doing it at this age. I mean, it's kind of like unheard of. It's just a chance for me to put my name, my name that's forever etched in the history books, Stevens out there once again, and it puts me in prime opportunity, bro. It's I'm not here for the check. I'm here to break a motherfucker's neck and everything else that comes after that. That's the ultimate.
Yeah. Jeremy, I thought I couldn't get any more excited for this fight, but after talking to you, the level has gone up. So, guys, January 25th, the Zone, or you can go get tickets and check it out yourself in person in Philly. BKFC KnuckleMania 5, Eddie Alvarez versus Jeremy Stevens. A can't miss fight. This is violence in the best kind of way. So, Jeremy, thank you so much for your time and best of luck in your fight against Eddie Alvarez.
I appreciate that, big dog. God bless. Enjoy the show.